Welcome back. This is the continuation for the previous lesson on time and work. We have another problem here. A can do a piece of work in 40 days. He works at it for 8 days and B finishes it in 16 days. How long will they take to complete the work if they do it together? So it's given that A can do a piece of work in 40 days, but he didn't work for 40 days. He worked only for 8 days and left. Then the remaining part was completed by B in 16 days. They are asking us to find how long will both A and B take to complete the work together. So in the method that we used earlier, we need the amount of work that is done by A or B in 1 day to solve the problem. So it's already given that A can do the work in 40 days, so he can do 1/40th of the work in 1 day. But whereas B, they said that B finished the work in 16 days, but it's not the entire work. He finished only a part of the work. Whatever that is left by A, he finished that part in 16 days. So we don't know what is the amount of work that B can do in 1 day. So we assume it as X. So the amount of work that B can do in 1 day is 1/x. It's given that A worked for 8 days. That means he already completed 1/40 into 8, 8/40th part of the work. So what is the work that is still remaining? It is 32/40. This is the work that is remaining after A left. So it is also given that B completed this part of the work in 16 days. That means we can form an equation. 16/x. This 40 in the denominator denotes the number of days to complete the total work by A. Similarly, this x denotes the number of days that B takes to complete the entire works. This 16 cancels 2 times, 2 20 times. So everything is cancelled in the numerator. So we can come to a conclusion that x is equal to 20. That means B can do the work in 20 days. B can do the complete work in 20 days. So we can understand that he can do 1/20th part of the work in 1 day. So we got the answer. Simply we add these two fractions, 1/40 plus 1/20, that is equal to, LCM is 40, 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3/40. This 3/40 is the amount of work done by both A and B in 1 day. In order to get the number of days they require to complete the entire work, we should reverse this fraction. So it becomes 40/3. By solving this, we get 3 cancels 13 times, 3 13s are 39. So 13.1033. We can denote it as 13 1/3 days. So both A and B require 13 1/3 days to complete the entire work. This is the answer that we need. We'll move on to much complex problems later. Bye.